Hey guys, welcome to another video here on my channel. For those of you that are new, my name is Lakia and welcome to the Chaotic Critic family. For my returning subscribers, welcome back. Here on my channel, I share planning and organizational videos, plus so much more over on my blog, chaoticcritic.com. The link is always in the description box. The whole premise of my channel is to share with you guys how I'm crushing the chaos in my life, with hopes that you'll be inspired and encouraged to crush the chaos in yours. In today's video, I am going to be sharing a review of the Habit Nest Gratitude Sidekick Journal. Special thanks to Habit Nest for sending me this journal for review. As with all reviews on my channel, all opinions are my own. I also want to go ahead and give my shout out of the day. If you guys are unfamiliar with this new thing that I'm doing here on my channel, I'm giving shout outs to my Chaotic Critic fam. And today's shout out, this video is dedicated to Top Her Lover Jones. Hey girl, thank you for leaving your comments and spreading the love. I appreciate it so much. So thank you to the entire Chaotic Critic fam. This channel would be nowhere without you guys, so thank you so much. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into this review. First things first, can we talk about the color of this cover? It is so vibrant. It's one of the reasons why I chose this particular journal to review, because I really wanted to see how bright it would be in person. I've seen a lot of yellow journals and notebooks and planners. This is by far the brightest. It is a true yellow. Before we get into the price breakdown, let me tell you guys the different journals that they have. They have the Morning Sidekick Journal, the Meditation Sidekick, and the Nutrition Sidekick. The morning one is red, the meditation one has a blue cover, and the nutrition one has a green cover. And then of course, the gratitude one here has yellow. There's also the Badass Body Goals Journal and the Weightlifting Gym Buddy. Those two journals are $36.90. As for the four that I mentioned in the beginning, the price breakdown for those is as follows. The journal itself is $29.90. The journal plus the PDF is $36.90. And then the fillable PDF is $20.90. You can also purchase these journals on Amazon. And of course, if you have Prime, there's free shipping. The Gratitude Journal is $27.90, whereas the other three are $24.90. So you're saving a few dollars there. Getting into the specs of this journal, the dimensions are 8.5 inches by 6 inches. The cover is 100% vegan and it is a textured canvas-like material. The paper is 100 GSM. It has an elastic band here as well as a ribbon bookmark. And as for how long this journal will last, it is a 66-day fully guided journal. Let's keep in mind fully guided as we get into the layout. So getting into the layout, when you open it up, has the logo, Gratitude Sidekick Journal. You already have everything you need to be happy. And there's also a Habit Nest sticker. Here is the mission page. And then the table of contents. So it's broken into the why, the who, the what, the how, and then there's phases 1 through 3. Phase 1 is days 1 through 7. Phase 2 is days 8 through 21. And phase 3 is days 22 through 66. And then there's a final section as for how to move forward with the skills and tips that they gave throughout this journal. So there's more information on why they created this journal to begin with. The first section is the why. So why gratitude matters, how a practice of gratitude changes our lives, what you stand to gain, the Greater Good Science Center, some gratitude research, why gratitude positively impacts health, the overarching impact of gratitude. Don't know why I couldn't read that. Understanding your why. And then there's some prompts for you to fill out. For example, what do I imagine my life would look like if I intentionally practice gratitude for the next 30 days? What sort of ripple effect would focusing on gratitude every day have on other areas of my life, on the lives of people around me? Then it moves on to the who. the 3 factors of behavior change: outcomes, process, and identity, and it gives an explanation of each of those. And then there's 2 prompts on establishing your identity. Then it moves on to the what? Phases of building a new habit, which goes into the phases in which this journal is broken into. So days 1 through 7 is known as Hell Week. Days 8 through 21 is about staying consistent. And then days 22 through 66 is hardwiring, retaining interest in your personal improvement. Because once you finish the journal, it's very easy to go ahead and just be like, all right, I'm done. I'm not going to do it anymore. But I love how this is also broken into days 1 through 7 and days 8 through 21, because after 21 days, as the saying goes, is when you really get the habit in place. So I like how that's broken up. Then there is information on the daily content, pro tips, daily challenges, clips and podcasts, food for thought, affirmations, what affirmations really do. Then it gets into the how. Perfectionists tread lightly, the importance of not getting caught up with being perfect. Then you have some prompts about that. Then there is a sample content page and then a sample journal page. So basically you have a story over here and then you have the gratitude to fill out. Information on a simple idea, commit. It says, I will do my morning routine this week, and circle when you're going to do it, on weekdays only or every damn day. Write your signature and date it to make it official. Then we move into phase 1, known as Hell Week, days 1 through 7. So you have an explanation about that, and then it has a pro tip here. Don't avoid the negative. And then you have the layout. So you have the date. There is a quote up here that says, I am an amazing, well, an affirmation really. I'm an amazing person. I have a beautiful heart. I instinctively do what's good for the world and others. What am I grateful for today? Optional theme is relationships. So they give you a prompt to go along with in case you're unsure what to write down, which is cool. So you have 3 things to write in. Benefits I felt today: feel happier, more creative, increased confidence, felt lighter, more energized, reduced anxiety. Then, what am I taking for granted in my life? How could I shift my self-talk to be much more supportive, as if I were my own best friend? And then a mini gratitude action of the day, which is optional. Add a reminder in your phone for lunchtime tomorrow to find something to be grateful for. And then if you completed that, you put a check and you move on. Then day 2 is a daily challenge, the same layout, a different affirmation at the top, an optional theme for what you're grateful for, everyday things. On day 3 is my body. Day 4 is coincidences. And then day 5 is work related. Day 6 is nature. Day 7 is opportunities, and it goes more into affirmations. And as you can see, each day has a different explanation as far as gratitude and all that. Then at the end of the phase, you have a recap for days 1 through 7. So just a couple of the questions here. What happens to me emotionally when I change my perspective on something from negative to positive? Does my behavior change when I'm grateful? When I'm in a grateful state, how? What surprising things did I find myself grateful for? So 5 questions to quickly recap based on what you did in phase 1. Then you move on to phase 2. I like this here. That's cool. And it also has a stepping stone there. And then you commit. So you committed to the first part. And then you're committing to the second phase, which is days 8 through 21. So you made it through Hell Week. So you have to commit for this part, and you put your signature and the date. And then it's the same layout, and they change the optional theme for what you're grateful for. And then each day has something different. And then at the end of phase 2, you move on to phase 3. Of course, phase 2, as phase 1 did, had the recap and the questions are different. So what I learned about myself during phase 2, how is my gratitude practice affecting my life? How would I define gratitude now after practicing it for 2 weeks? And then we move into phase 3. You commit, nothing will stop me now. And for the commit page for phase 3, it says, I am incredible. I've come a long way, but the road doesn't end here. It's time to ingrain this habit in me forever. I will see this huge challenge all the way through. Mastering this habit is only the beginning of my perpetual growth. And then we get into, again, day 22. They have a story pro tip. And then that layout again. And then at the end, you have phase 3 mastered. Yes, all done. And then you have 4 questions here for your recap. What are the most important experiences I've had since beginning this journal? How has gratitude changed my life since beginning this journey? How do I plan on continuing to practice gratitude in the future? What have I learned about myself? And then the final section, so what now? Here is the Habit Nest team. And then they have more information on their products. And I like how the products here, it tells you about the journal and then shares with you a layout. So you get a snapshot of what you're going to be using. Then the meditation Sidekick journal. I'll go back to this one so you guys can see it a little bit longer. So here's the sample page for the morning Sidekick journal. Then here is the sample page for the meditation Sidekick journal. And then here's the sample page for the nutrition Sidekick journal. And then this is the weightlifting gym buddy journal. So this is like the nutrition one on another level. More detailed for those that are into fitness. As well as this one, the badass body goals, booty shaping and resistance training journal. And then at the end, there is an index. Again, share the love, and you can use the code Give Gratitude to receive 15% off. I'll go ahead and put that in the description box, and then it goes into how this journal was created and more on that. So pretty redundant of what they had in the front on these last couple of pages, but that is the journal layout. Now let's talk pros and cons. My con of this is that when I think journals, I don't really think guided. I think give me the pages, let me do what I want to do. So a con for me is that this is a lot of reading. You don't get into the journal itself until about page 43. So while this is a lot to take in, it's also something that is helping to ingrain the habit in you than to just leave you out there and just throw you to the wolves to figure it out yourself. So while it's a lot to get through, it's not meant to get through in one day. So for that con, there is a pro. It's very detailed and very thorough to help you develop the habit. I also like that it's undated. So you can start this at any time. I already talked to you guys about how much I love the cover, the color. I love how vibrant it is. But to me, it's not even the layout that I love. I love that it's broken into sections to help you take this little by little, or as Jordan Page from Fun Cheaper Free likes to say, bite by bite, just one bite. I really, really love that. So like at the end of phase 1 to recap how Hell Week was, and then to have the same thing in phase 2 to be able to recap in phase 3, and at the beginning of each phase you are committing to it. So I like this. And while a lot of the times I put things on the shelf that I'm not going to use, I am in a space for the month of May of 31 days to get it done. I have so many things that I need to tie up loose ends on, from the book that I'm working on to creating content for you guys to just wanting to stay on the ball, especially during this time of quarantine. Not every day is going to be the most productive, but to look around and be thankful for something every single day to write down the gratitude, it puts things into perspective. And now more than ever, we need that in our lives. So I'm actually going to be using this gratitude Sidekick journal, and I will do a video on it when I'm done to let you guys know how it worked out. So this is going to be a challenge for me. And if you guys want to go ahead and join in on the challenge, I'll have, again, all the information on Habit Nest and the coupon code that was at the back of this book for you guys to check out. But this is going to be a challenge for me because I am really, really bad at keeping up with habits and keeping up with things. So we will see how this goes, but I'm up for the challenge because I've been relaxed lately, and it's nothing wrong with that, but I know that I can, you know, make better use of my time, and for my mental health's sake, I know this will be useful. So that wraps it up for this video. Special thanks again to Habit Nest for sending me this journal for review. Feel free to leave any questions or suggestions you have in the comment section. Be sure to check out all the links in the description box, which will of course have the Habit Nest journals as well as the coupon code and other related videos, and of course the links to the blog and Instagram. The blog is chaoticcritic.com. My Instagram is @chaoticcritic. If you're not subscribed to the Chaotic Critic fam, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. And for all of you that are, I thank you. I love you guys. Stay safe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.